Hello friends and happy Halloween, happy September. It is officially Halloween time in my house. I have my whole like freaking room set up Halloween time, and I have my key like Halloween gasoline goat in the key lamp hoodie on. I am just so ready for spooky weather. Like I literally have my pumpkins out. Okay, sorry, we're getting distracted. I am getting so distracted. Hello. Today I'll be setting up for a bunch of new comebacks and also some old comebacks. I am so behind with this video, but basically today I'll be setting up for Purple Kisses Festa, as well as going back in time and like just collecting all of their past eras. So that's very fun. I'm setting up for Everglows, all my girls. Slay. And then I will also set up for Key's Good and Great album. I think at the time I'm filming this, which is September 8th. Again, happy fall, happy Halloween. This is the only comeback that actually hasn't happened yet. So yeah, again, sorry, very, very late. And then a brand new expansion. I am going to go back in time and set up all my Yeri cards because I love her so much and I want more Yeri cards, and like SM refuses to give Red Velvet a comeback. So I'm kind of forced to go back in time and collect all of her other cards. So yeah, I am so excited. I am just like loving all the new music right now and it's just great. Okay, I'll leave timestamps down below for every collection if you want to skip around. And let's just get started. I'm gonna start with Key just because that's again the one comeback that hasn't happened yet. So let's get into my shiny binder. Alright, we have the shiny binder. Let's skip over to Key's solo section. Perfect. Flawless. Let's do this. Okay, skip to the back to my newer eras right after Killer and the Poles. Actually, we're gonna start here. I took this out for a reason. Alright, shall we do like a quick walkthrough of the album versions? I think that's a good idea. So there are two actual like physical album versions. There's the cover letter version and then the work report version. And within the cover letter version, there are actually two different types you could get. So the dynamic version where he's all like silly and having fun. That's me on a Friday. And then the neat version where he kind of like looks like a hostage. That's also me at work for a different reason. I hate my job. Anyway, we're getting into it. So yeah, the two different versions, you get two different photo books, different documents, which just kind of look like postcards. There's 3 per version. I'm not going to collect those just because I don't collect bigger inclusions. You get a lyric book, of course, a folded poster, random 1 out of 4, and then 2 different ID photos. You get 1 random 1 per album, very cute, and then photo cards. So again, he's doing 3 random photo cards per version for a total of 6 for the cover letter version. Very cute. Honestly, just from the previews alone, I can tell these are going to be really cute cards, and I'm so excited to collect them. He is doing 3 again per version, which is like great if you collect a standard 9 pocket. Like he is really doing it for the collection girlies. Like he is tuned into the streets and what the photo card collectors want. I am just unfortunately a 4 pocket collector, so 3 cards don't super work really well with my like collection style, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. But then we have the second version, which is so cute because honestly it comes blank, like so you can put the stickers on like your own way depending on how you want to like decorate it. But I do love the one that's like I love my job, which became like his slogan. He gets it, he really does. But it is the spiral packaging. I love it. I've seen other groups do this. I think Extraordinary Heroes did it. I saw Duck unbox it in like one of their videos, and it's super cute, and I'm excited to have one of my own. I did buy 1 of each version, so I have 3 albums coming because my local K-pop store did the ultimate betrayal, and they're not actually gonna stock this era for Key. They have stocked every single other Key era for me, so I could like actually go into the store and buy an album, which I was gonna do this era because I've been spending so much money, but unfortunately they challenged me and I'm gonna have to buy them online. I did buy them online through K-Town. K-Town has discount shipping to the US right now, so I took advantage. We're just gonna, there's no pops coming with it sadly, but And so it is what it is. I bought all 3 versions. Okay, anyway, back to the inclusions. You get stickers, a king, absolutely, a random 1 out of 4 postcard, a random 1 out of 2 like work boxily that's like all gray and sad because he has to go to work, so true. And then again, random 1 out of 3 photo cards. So a total of 9 photo cards for this era for an 8 pocket layout, which is again super unfortunate. But basically what I'm gonna do is stick 1 photo card on the back of Killer Era, and then I'll have 8 left over, which will fit perfectly 4 and 4. So let's get to it. I have my fillers already made, of course, but let's just start with the work report version. So I'll put the first one here on the Killer page, like I said. Super cute. And then the other 2 just on the next page. I am so excited for this album. I saw someone on Twitter call it like a millennial anthem, which like so true. It definitely feels like a millennial anthem. I'm a Gen Zer, but honestly, get your bag, Key. I think it'll be so fun, and I love what he's doing with the rollout, getting so many different idols to do like the TikTok challenge with him before it even comes out. The vibes of the 10 version of that challenge were immaculate. Like 10 was wearing a cat shirt, like a shirt that said I love my cat. He was wearing flip-flops, which I don't know how he was dancing in flip-flops, and they're just like chilling in a dance room, and it looked so fun. I am so excited. Crossover of the century. Every time Key and 10 link up, I'm like, this is the best day of my life. So I am so excited. This is gonna be a fantastic era. I can already tell. I can't wait to listen to all the B-sides and get my copies of the album, of course, and collect. There are an S mini and a QR version of the album. I will not be collecting them. Again, I don't collect digital albums, just physical albums. So instead of, what was it, 15 cards, I believe, we'll just be doing this 9, which should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. As far as like shiny solos go, Taemin I think is the easiest to collect for like newer eras. But he is definitely the second easiest, so this era should be a breeze. I am so excited. Okay, now let's move on to the girlies. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go in like reverse chronological order, starting with the most recent comeback. So that would be Festa, because that one just dropped like 2 days ago. I love it so much. I haven't even moved on from the title track yet to actually check out the single album because I'm just having so much fun with Seven Heaven. It's so cute. Purple Kiss can do a summer comeback so well. I love it so much. So since this is a newer era, the templates for it are a little bare right now. I don't know fully what every single photo card looks like, but I have a good idea of which set I'm going to collect. And that's going to be the beach outfits. I know! Okay, the templates I've seen have only had like a couple of members like filled in, but they have Goen, Dossi, and Ides filled in, and they all have like the beach concept in the background. Like they're at the beach, they're having the best time, and I was like, stop, say no more, set picked. So yeah, I'll be doing that version. I'm not entirely sure like what it's called, even though I think there was only like one version of the album, really, like one photo book version, because there was a polka version. But again, I don't collect digital albums, no biggie. So I thought about picking up a copy of the photo book version, but I also have another rule where I don't buy single albums, just cause there's not a lot of music, unfortunately, so sorry if you were gonna see an unboxing or wanting to see an unboxing from me. I don't buy single albums, which includes Festa, despite the fact that Seven Heaven is so cute and the choreography is so fun, and I just love the styling so much. The girls, summer queens. Like, Zombie cannot be topped, but they did a great job with Seven Heaven, honestly. So yeah, I'll be collecting that beach set. It'll be super cute. Cabin Fever. Oh, okay, actually, hold on. I have the card, the group card. Perfect. I actually have, yeah, my Geeky Land Cheyenne that I was missing, and then the group version for Cabin Fever, the group card. So I'm just gonna plop this in to wrap up those two eras because I have no idea when I'm gonna store photo cards next. So let's slide that in. So cute. I was really hoping that for Festa and Seven Heaven era they would do a group photo card again for the polka version, but they are unfortunately doing member versions, which I mean are gonna be super cute, but I feel like a group card just pulls the set in like really nicely. Minor, like, first world problems. I totally get it, but that is that for Cabin Fever. And then we'll put in our last Geeky Land card that I was missing, Cheyenne's version. So cute. So Geeky Land is complete. I have a filler that I'm making for this, which is just like my standard filler. I don't know if you've seen it. It looks like this with the era on it. I'm making that for Geeky Land, so that'll go there. But now that those are all done, we can go back in time even further and we will set up for Memem, Hide and Seek, and Ponzonia. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to set up for Ponzonia at first, but I decided I was going to, so the rules will be a little different for that collection, but I think it'll still look really cute, and it will represent the era for me, which is like all I'm asking for. So the era right before Geeky Land was Memem, of course. Infamous Memem, unfortunately. I think this is an era that, like, I don't know, a lot of people got turned off by Purple Kiss, unfortunately. I say that like I wasn't one of them. Like, I was ready to friggin' start collecting Purple Kiss at Memem era because I was waiting for that third comeback in a row to hit me, and it just didn't really, honestly, that much. I wasn't feeling Memem the song. The album, on the other hand, is phenomenal. Like, Pretty Psycho, B-side of the year, performance of the year. It was just so good. Whenever it comes on shuffle, like when I'm in the car, I will lose my mind to Pretty Psycho. It still hits like a year and a half later, so they were like real ones for releasing Pretty Psycho. And I think it's so funny how the girls too, like, they hate Memem. It's not funny, like, no one should hate their own song, but like they also were like not feeling it, which is like so true. I think on a radio broadcast recently they did like a little medley of all their title tracks, but they hit all of them except Memem. Like, they skipped Memem and went straight into Nerdy, which was kind of funny. I think it was a little shady, which was fun. Shade is always fun. But then the comeback before that was Hide and Seek, my favorite Purple Kiss era, besides Cabin Fever. Like, low-key, like, Cabin Fever got me good. It got me so good. You put the Shining combined with K-pop and like a title track that features strings, and I am putty in your hands. But before that, Hide and Seek and Zombie era were it. Song of 2021 for sure. I will be collecting, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to, for Memem, I'm collecting the red and black outfits, like that set. They're so cute, and I think they aptly fit Memem for me. And then for Hide and Seek, honestly, all the sets are flawless. They're all really brightly colored photo cards, and they're all so fun with that zombie undead concept. So I don't know what one, like the name of the set I'm collecting, but it's just one of the neon ones. I'll put a template on the screen of the sets that I'm collecting just for reference, but it's neon, it's zombie era, it's Purple Kiss. You cannot go wrong. All the photo cards are just beautiful, and I'm so excited to have them. Yay! Okay, and then debut era. Debut era, this is where I was going back and forth a lot, because if you didn't know, Purple Kiss debuted in 2021 with their album Into Violet with title track Ponzonia. Fantastic, a beautiful like Billie Eilish kind of creepy song that like I would really recommend checking out if you're into that kind of vibe. The problem with this era is that Swan was a minor when they debuted. I am personally against debuting minors in K-pop groups. I think it is predatory and dangerous, and there's honestly not a single positive reason to debut a minor. We could get into it for a while, honestly. So I was gonna not collect Into Violet era, their debut era, for that reason alone. But I also really like this era, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that sounds so bad. They are honestly, like, it's a really good album. Like, it is a really, really good album, and I want a piece of it. But it felt wrong to, like, collect OT7, OT6 without Swan, to, like, just exclusively kick Swan out. So what I decided to do, since I have a 4-pocket page like perfectly situated to be like my front page of my Purple Kiss collection, I was like, I'll just collect my top biases at the time, which were Goen and Yuki. I remember watching the Ponzonia music video and just falling in love with both of them. I thought they were so incredibly talented, and I still think that. You like could not take your eyes off of Goen, especially. She was my #1 bias. And it just, oh god, what an era. They were so beautiful, so good, so talented. Her voice is incredible, and Yuki's rap is like honestly one of the top in 4th gen. Anyway, sorry, we're getting distracted. But for debut era, each member had 2 photo cards, so that'll work out perfectly. I'll just collect 2 for Goen, 2 for Yuki, and we will call it. And I think it'll be a beautiful cover for my Purple Kiss collection, like a beautiful first page. This is also probably pretty good to collect because Ponzonia Into Violet cards are kind of hard to find at this point, at least cards that aren't like super expensive, just because that was debut era, which was again 2 years ago. So this is probably about like all I can manage collection wise. So that is my entire Purple Kiss collection. I am so excited to see how it like turns out in the end. We are just moving through it. I love this Cabin Fever page so much, and I think the vibe switch from like a creepy bellhops to like a beachy fun summer is gonna be so fun. I love especially when eras are so distinct. I think that's like so much fun to like flip through in your album or your collect book. Okay, now we are like perfectly situated to go on to the next comeback, which is Everglow. Yay! Okay, so Everglow finally came back. My girlies are back. They're like actually active now. They're gonna go on a world tour. They're promoting. It's a great time to be a forever. They just came back with their All My Girls single album, which unfortunately, again, I will not be buying. Like I said, for the Purple Kiss album, I don't buy single albums. So as much as I want to buy it to support them after like a 2-year-long hiatus, I won't do it. I'm sorry. But I will still be collecting, of course, my tiny Everglow collection. I think once I get everything situated, I might actually hunt for those la-di-da cards, even though they're impossible to find for a good price. But that will be again after I finish All My Girls. So for All My Girls, I will be collecting the beige outfits. I will pop a picture of my template onto the screen right now so you guys can see. I think these are just like the cutest cards. Like I think the black outfits fit this era better. I feel like that fits like Slay, like the vibe of Slay, but the beige cards are just so stinking cute. I think the Yidden one, especially with her pink hair, and who else had a really cute one? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head right now. I know Aisha's was really cute. Oh, and Onda's I really liked it too. So I'll be doing my standard Everglow setup, which is just, again, one per member. And then, whoops, we'll turn that around. I will hopefully be able to find hollow pops again from my girly Xion, because that's what I did for all my other eras. I have 2 hollow Xions here, but I did see that Everglow was doing unit pops, and like I think there was even a group card pop, so I'm gonna maybe try and find one of those too, because I think it would really, again, tie in the spread really nicely. Oh my gosh, I put this page in upside down. Whoops. But yeah, again, group cards just tie everything in so well. I can't stop watching, sorry, we're getting off tangent. I can't stop watching stage videos, like stage performances of Slay. Like Slay, okay, don't hate me, I am a forever. Slay is not my favorite Everglow title track. I'm sorry, I just like, I wish they came back with something better to my taste. That's so selfish. Like, it's still a good song, but it's just not my favorite. But I can't stop watching live performances of it because I think it translates so well live, you know? And speaking of live, I got a ticket. Oh my gosh, I got a ticket to Everglow's North American tour. I'll be seeing them when they come to my city with some of my friends, and I'm so excited. I watched a stage compilation of every stage they did from like, what was it, Bonbon Chocolat to Pirate era, and I just, I always forget like how good their music is. It's so good, and I think hearing like 5 different songs live, like as soon as I hear those starting instrumentals, I will just like lose my shit. I think it's gonna be so much fun. I think their concert will be life-changing. So that is my tiny setup for All My Girls. I am so happy they're back. I'm so happy to have more photo cards coming, and let's just support the girlies. Stream Slay and stream Oh My God, because it's really fun and it's like my favorite song off that album. Okay. On to our next collection. Okay, and now we're on to, I think, my biggest setup for this video, which will be my entire Yeti setup. Going back in time and adding more cards than just her most recent 3 eras, because 3 comebacks in 2 years for a group as legendary as Red Velvet is a crime, and SM will go to fucking jail for it. So yeah, how do I punish SM? By giving SM more money and buying more photo cards. So yay for my own silliness. Guys, I want more Yeti cards. Let me show you what I'm going to collect. So going back in time, I have all these Yeti eras which I am going to collect. Full disclaimer, I will not be collecting Yeti from debut because she was, again, a minor when she debuted, unfortunately. It makes me really sad to think about. Please stop debuting minors. Yeti was added late. She could have been added later. Like, we could have waited until she was an adult, because I'm so angry. Again, I have ranted about this so many times, I feel like, but again, stop debuting minors. I don't feel comfortable collecting photo cards of a minor, so I am just going to start with the Red Summer comeback, which was her first comeback when she wasn't underage. I feel very conflicted about collecting Yeti fully just because I feel gross for collecting minors, and then I feel gross as well for waiting until she wasn't a minor to collect. Like, I don't think there's a win in this scenario, but this is as close to a win as I think I can get. So again, we'll be starting from the Red Summer, going through to Queendom, which I've already collected forward then to birthday. So this is my little cheat sheet. This is how I'm gonna set up. I'm also only collecting their Korean album cards. I won't be collecting her Japanese cards or her Kinos, any of her like digital cards. And I think there's like one clear card. I can't remember for which era it was. I believe it was for Summer Magic, but it was just like, it threw off my whole format, and if I just like got rid of the clear card, it was much more satisfying, which is a very silly reason to like not collect a photo card, but that is what we're doing. There are 21 cards to add to my collection, and I am just so excited. Honestly, 21 cards is not that bad if you really think about it. For as long as a career that Red Velvet has, 21's not bad. And they're all like pretty accessible, I must say. Plus, I already own a whole bunch. Woo. Okay, like I said, our first era up is the Red Summer. I have one of her photo cards already, the one of her in front of this beautiful shrub. So we can go ahead and put that away. I'll just need to find one more. And then we get to Red Velvet, the greatest K-pop album of all time. The B-sides are freaking immaculate. So we have the Red Velvet selfie and then the Red Velvet for photo collage. We're gonna put the photo collage over here, so then it's like selfie, selfie, and then a non-selfie at the diagonal. I think that'll look cutest. On Tumblr, I think it's so funny because they're constantly doing like best K-pop album polls, and the Red Velvet and like Perfect Red Velvet, the repack, win every single freaking time. I don't know if there's just like a ton of Reveloves on Tumblr or not, but people have taste. It is just a perfect Red Velvet world, and we are all living in it. There was definitely a point in time when I like had to listen to Attaboy like 8 times a day, or else I felt incomplete. Anyway, our next era after this era is Summer Magic, so I have one of her cards, and then I'll need to find the limited version. But that's there for now. We get into a Really Bad Boy, and I have one of her cards already. Super cute. I love this beret on her with her like long blonde hair, so sweet. And then we get into the Hell, that is the Reve Festival, something SM has to pay for. But I do already have I do already have one of her day 1 cards, which is one of her day 1 versions. I do love how cute the branding for this era was. But yeah, this is Hell. Trying to collect finale version, I think it's going to be so hard. But I'll need to find her guidebook version to finish up day 1 before we can go on to day 2. I don't have any day 2 cards to put away, but I will put the guidebook version up here, and then the day 2 versions down here. And then after day 2, we are at the end with Finale. And Finale, oh God, the cards are the most beautiful cards in the world. I already have one, which is amazing. This is one of her Finale versions, but there are 3 scrapbook versions and then 2 Finale versions, which is 5 cards. Again, for my unfortunate 4 pocket setup, but we'll just do 3 scrapbooks, and then the finale, and then the other finale will go with the Queendom page. So it could be worse. It really could be worse. We have, yeah, again, scrapbook version, and then finale, and then to just complete this like Queendom page, we'll put the one I already have over here. Super cute. Wait, go in. There we go. Okay, so that is my entire Yeti setup. Let's just do a quick little flip through. Nice. I only have 8 pages for Yeti, which is, again, is not bad. I am so excited. I remember when I was like, oh, I won't go back and collect her because like finale era is too hard. Life's too short. I'm gonna spend every single dollar I have, I guess, on K-pop photo cards right now. I'm just loving buying photo cards. It's so fun. But yeah, that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay happy and healthy and safe wherever you are in the world. And until next time, bye guys!